Hey, Mean Matt here, and I'm Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hey, I'm Mean Matt Housen, and this is Killer Kyle Housen, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury Housen. As you can tell by that,
Glory by honor. The next 2 days, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, are going to be quite jam-packed.
yeah,
You got SummerSlam weekend, SummerSlam and TakeOver 36, as well as what we're going to be talking about here in a little, just shortly. Glory by Honor, Ring of Honor's next latest event, and then of course Friday is going to be Emergence.
yes. So, I'll try to get through these as much as possible. So, today we'll do obviously 2 episodes, and then of course our usual Friday episodes will be SummerSlam and NXT 36.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's get to it. I have a 6-man take match, rather.
6 or 8 man.
Oh, 8-man, okay.
Yeah, look, 8-man tag team match. You got Violence Unlimited against the Faction Ingobernables.
Hell yeah. And honestly, the faction, like blah 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 this, I really enjoy that team. And I mean,
You just call it LFI.
probably.
Make it easier.
It seems like during these 2 nights, you're gonna have take team matches, and then they're gonna wrestle in singles competition the next night.
Yeah. Now you got Roos, Dragon Lee, Kenny King, and Roos and Dragon Lee's dad. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Homicide, Brody King, Tony Stetson, and Dickinson.
Yes. Yeah. This is gonna be a hell of a match. You know, I think that these 2 teams are just amazing. And I mean, you look at Rouge in singles action. So there's that. And yeah, this match is gonna be really good.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
2 of the best teams, stables, if you will. So I would like to see Violence Unlimited win this match. I think they're the stronger team.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing that has been very interesting is it seemed like eventually it was going to culminate to this.
Yeah.
Because LFI have been running roughshod over Ring of Honor for the last several months.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, who's gonna stop these guys? And then here comes Violence Unlimited, and starts going after LFI, and it's like, okay, you've got the dominant Ring of Honor faction being challenged by the new faction for dominance. It's like, that's interesting. And I mean, like, the one thing that I think is a key element of Violence Unlimited is having Homicide in their faction.
Yeah.
Because Homicide is a Ring of Honor original.
Yep. Ring of Honor, TNA, along with Fernandez.
Yeah.
This guy is one badass motherfucker. So, it's gonna be a great match. Honestly, I can't wait.
This is gonna be a war. You can guarantee that much.
Yeah.
I'll take Violence Unlimited too, just because, like, LFI can go that far, but, like, I really think Violence Unlimited can take it an extra little bit further in the, well, violence department. There's no other way to put it. The next we go on to a match for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, was they reintroduced in, actually I think it's just last year, 2020.
Yeah.
You got Red Titus going one-on-one with Jonathan Grusso, the Octopus.
Oh god, yeah. And I mean, you look at this guy and you think, and we talked about it before, but the body transformation on Red Titus.
Oh, yeah.
It seems to happen with a lot of wrestlers. As soon as they quit drinking or whatever, and they work out hardcore, they can have a six-pack and look 10 years younger, I guess.
Yeah, you can say
I
that.
guess, I don't know. And of course, Jonathan Gresham is, again, really made a name of himself
Oh, yeah.
this year. in
100%.
Ring of Honor. You know, outlasting the Pure Tournament. And, I mean, still has a good tag team with Jay Lethal.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's cool in itself.
Mm-hmm.
To pick a winner, though, it's just kind of like, I don't know. Because, like I said, Jonathan is one of the best in Ring of Honor.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Red Titus has been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
And so they're both very good in the ring. It's just hard to pick.
I mean, at the, not necessarily the very beginning, but it was probably 2003 to 2004, or 2004, 2005. I'll say between 2003 and 2005, Kenny King and Red Titus were a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, they went their separate ways, and, Kenny had a few stints, actually, in Impact that never really went very far, unfortunately.
Well, it's funny because I honestly can't remember what year it was. But it was kind of a gimmicky stable. Red Titus, Kenny King, and Caprice Coleman.
Yeah.
And this, like, presidential thing.
Yeah.
And then they just decided to, shoot from the hip one night on Ring of Honor and be themselves. And then they disbanded not long after that.
Yeah. And then, Red Titus, he had his own thing here and there, not very much. And then, of course, I hadn't seen him for a little while. And then he goes and gets ripped to shreds
Mm-hmm.
and becomes a member of Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
So, in actuality, this is two Foundation members against each other. Of course, Jonathan Gresham is a member of the Foundation as well. Of course, the Foundation being Jonathan Gresham, Red Titus, Jay Lethal, and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams.
Hot sauce.
Hot Sauce? Yeah. So, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, but just, like, it's almost as if it's a Foundation proving ground, kinda.
Yeah.
One, like, you got the champion being challenged by one of his fellow stablemates just for, like, iron sharpens iron, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
That all being said, I'm not 100% sure if Red Titus is necessarily ready for a championship Championship. I mean, don't get me wrong, hell of a dude, very talented, can talk very well, and you know, he did do very well singles. I think though he needs more singles action before getting to, you know, Ring of Honor, pure title, or even the television title. I'm so, in that essence, I'm taking Grusso to retain.
Alright. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I can see people say, oh, well, Titus has been in the company since the beginning. Well, that's true, but you don't get the title right away.
No.
It can take a few years.
Yeah.
Or a decade even. So
In some cases, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, will he get a chance to get the title? Sure. I just think that the Octopus is gonna win on this night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was the All Night Express was the name of the tag team with Rat Titus and Kenny King.
So now we have this match. We've got EC3 versus Thunderstruck, Ryan Johnson.
I can understand where people would probably make that comparison because his name is Brian Johnson. And,
Yeah.
You know, so we got the lead singer of AC/DC, and then of course we got this guy. And the thing that's been very interesting is Brian Johnson being mentored, sort of. It wasn't a Brian Johnson was eager for it when it somehow worked out, but being mentored by PJ Black.
That's right, yes.
And then, of course, EC3 and his god-awful shitty run when he went back to WWE.
Yeah.
It was a shame. Then he left WWE. He went to Impact for a hot minute.
A cup of coffee, if you will.
And had actually a fairly decent feud with, I think it was whoever was the Ring of Honor champion at that point.
Yeah.
And then, you know, ended up, you know, going to Ring of Honor. And like, okay, he's been to Ring of Honor for a little bit. He's done little bits here and there. I think as time goes on, he'll slowly get more matches and do more. Then, of course, Matt and I were watching an interview that he did. I think it was with Chris Van Vliet, where he talked about getting COVID.
I don't think I saw that one, actually.
Oh.
I may or may not have. I'll have to look it up.
But yeah, he talked about getting COVID, and it wasn't like super severe, but not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
And so he was out of action for a little bit with that. Battled that, and he's come back. And now, you know, things are slowly progressing in a different direction. And this match, I feel, will be a really good match. And I honestly got a feeling EC3 is going to win.
Yeah. And like I said before, I still hate his guts, but I have to respect the fact that he left WWE and he really worked out, changed his body, changed his mentality in the ring, and is a real ass kicker.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go EC3 too.
Yeah.
I think, you know, Brian Johnson's a hell of a wrestler. But, yeah, I could see EC3 go over.
Yeah. And you know, one thing that is very cool, and it makes sense when you really think about it, when he has his entrance and up on the screen you'll see control your narrative, which basically means like control where the direction your career and your life will go.
Yeah.
You're the one that's in charge of you and where, you know, the direction of your life will go, your career will go, whatever it may be. So that is like EC3's not really, you know, gonna be the positive, you know, I'm a go-getter, and, you know, I followed my dream, you know, the whole positive gimmick, if you will, character. But just that aspect is very cool.
Yeah.
Now we go on to a match with one of the members of the Maxi Squad, who I guess is now technically former Maxi Squad. Anyways, you got Ray Juarez against the last real man, Silas Young.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. And I mean, Ray Juarez has really, again, dominated in Ring of Honor. I think that, you know, I want to see more of that from him. Doing a really good job in the ring. Also, you look at Silas Young, who's also been in Ring of Honor since the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
So, you take these two guys, they can really whip the shit out of each other. That's pretty cool. And so, again, two different styles.
Oh yeah.
And so, I'm going to say Ray Juarez just because I want to see more wins from him.
Yeah.
Nothing to take away from Silas Young. Just the fact that he needs to be pushed a little bit more.
Yeah.
I want to see what else this guy can do.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like Matt said, contrasting styles. You've got the, call it point blank, lucha style of Ray Juarez, and the more technical, ground-based, brawling style of Silas Young. And it'll make for a good match, hands down for sure. Yeah, I agree with Matt. I'd like to see Ray Juarez go over this one.
Yeah.
Want more for him and from him.
Yeah. So I have a tag team match player. We got them boys, the Briscoes, versus Bennett and yes, the Righteous, obviously. So yes, this is going to be a really good match too. And you look at the history with the Briscoes, and it's like, yeah, these two are two unique dudes that I've obviously never seen before. Any tag team like that, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, you got the Righteous, which are also an interesting, weird tag team.
Yes.
You know, and so it's like, I really don't know what to say. I mean, the Briscoes have been on a pretty good winning streak as of late, whether it's Mark Briscoe and PCO, or, you know, whatever. It would be interesting to see if Righteous can pull it off.
Yeah. I mean, again, talk about people have been there day one. Jay and Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
Been there since basically day one. You know, one of the longest tenured Ring of Honor teams, people in Ring of Honor, and they're still there. I mean, going on almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And they've had various different uphill battles, downward slides, and dealing with other people, and having matches against each other, and fighting each other, and, you know, what are we at now? 10, 11 time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and just, it seems to be one of those tag teams now that are still loved by the fans, but also will go the dirtiest route possible to get a win. And I think that's one quality that will be a defining factor, and also really push these guys, like the Righteous, to get a win.
Yes.
Because, like, the Righteous have gone the dirty route, but, like, you know, Jay and Mark have just really skyrocketed as far as, like, really down and dirty and mean and nasty and all this other stuff. So, for me, and I think Matt agrees, Briscoes win.
Hell yeah.
Them boys!
Damn boys.
Sandy Fork by God, Delaware.
Six-man mayhem.
Yeah, six-man mayhem. With three very interesting teams. On one team, you've got PJ Black, Eli Islam, and kind of looks like Drago. It's not Drago.
I'll look it up anyway.
Then you got, yes, Denhausen. Love that Denhausen. And Jack Draper. And
Mike Bennett.
yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. And I honestly don't know what a six mayhem match is.
Yeah, six-man mayhem. Is that kind of along the lines of a trios match in Mexico, if you will?
That's possible, yeah. I would
Like-
think so.
No tags, just, you know, two guys wrestle, one guy rolls out of the ring, the next guy comes in and just go on and on and on.
Yeah.
So you get a winner? Who knows?
Yeah, well, they pick a winner. I have no idea. Sure.
Yeah. The interesting thing about this is I think the two guys that would have probably the most experience tag match wise is Islam and Bennett.
Yes.
There's Bennett, of course, is a member of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Then Eli Islam and a guy we will talk about. Or no. That's a different. Maybe it was Eli Islam and a guy we will talk about later as a tag team. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like Matt said, pick a winner? Guess? Maybe?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that one's a tough call.
Match player for the women's side. We got Mandy Leon and Angelina Love versus Von Star and a mystery opponent.
Partner of her choosing. Right?
Yeah. Now, whether they say something tonight, I don't know. Or wait, it's Thursday.
Yes.
I'm not even sure when Ring of Honor is. So, that's how bad it's been. But anyways, yeah, I have a few theories. And, I mean, one name comes to mind, but I haven't seen her in a very long time, Figure Scott.
Potentially.
I mean, there is somebody that has been in Ring of Honor for a long time. She's wrestled in Smash. And then, I'm not even sure where else, honestly. She's been a manager, she's been a ring commentator. I just don't know. But that's going to be my pick. I can't really think of anyone else. Now, honestly, it could be Quinn McCabe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That, like, with the beef Quinn has had
yes.
with the Allure,
Mm.
to me would make the most sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if they go Quinn McKay, cool. If not, you know, that's fine too. And the thing that makes it very challenging to pick a winner, like, okay, not 100% knowing who Von Starr's partner is, like, you just wait and see and then make a decision. At that point, most likely, There's not really any other way of going about it.
Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I don't know. But that is a good point too. Like, I forgot. Quinn's been bullied by both Angelina and Mandy, so
Yes.
it only makes sense for her to be the mystery tag team partner. So
Yeah. So, continuing on the tag team train, we got the current Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito, teaming with Juarez against the brothers of the former Ring of Honor World Champion Bruce and Dragon Lee.
yeah, that's gonna be an awesome tag team match, and obviously a good luchador match.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And again, very difficult to pick a winner. You know,
Right, yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, we've already talked about Roosh in a match, so it'll be interesting to see what he has to offer on this night. Yeah, and this is night 2, and it'll be awesome to see what this match has to offer. I can't wait. But like I said, to pick a winner, it's going to be a good luchador match. It's just going to be difficult to pick a winner.
Yeah.
So now we have a match, a last man standing match, a rivalry of the century this year, I guess. Got Mike Bennett versus Vincent Zombie, and what an interesting rivalry that was. Yeah.
Rob Zombie's illegitimate brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. This feud, I tell you, has been interesting and at times odd and seemingly very real too.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the beating that Mike Bennett took from the Righteous, and it just goes to show you how serious a feud should be. You know, you have the Kingdom, the OG Kingdom, and I'm talking about Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Adam Cole. I don't think there was somebody else in there. Of course, Maria.
Yeah, it was just Mike, Matt, Adam, Maria.
Yes. And so when they broke up, and I would say 3 years later, maybe I can't really remember that far, they had the New Kingdom. You had Matt Taven, Vincent, and I believe Bennett. No, there could have been something.
No, it wasn't Bandito. I can't remember the other dude's name.
Well, regardless, this is going to be a good feud. And I mean, we all know how dangerous Vincent can be.
Oh yeah.
You know, just one of the coolest, I guess, Jake Robert-like characters you could see. You know, he gets in your mind, but he can also beat the shit right out of you.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, as much as Matt Taven has taken a beating and losing some matches against Vincent, I would like to see Matt Taven go over somehow.
Yeah, so would I.
Dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the tag team train just keeps on rolling. We got the previously mentioned and probably the first match on the first night. Violence Unlimited, but this time they're taking on the Foundation.
Right. Yes, this is going to be an interesting match too. I mean, we talked about them for the first night. So, yeah, I'm going to still say Violence Unlimited. I mean, the Foundation's a good stable,
Yeah.
but Violence Unlimited seems to be more vicious in my opinion.
Yeah,
So,
with Violence Unlimited and LFI, that's just a battle of just two pure, hatred-fueled, bitter teams. Violence Unlimited is just trying to, prove themselves and be, respected, if you will, by violence. And then the Foundation's like, hey, we're, the top guys around here. We've been here since practically the beginning, so, cool your jets, back the fuck up, and fall in line. Anyways.
Yeah. No, I can't wait to see this match either.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If this match goes the violent route, it could go Violence Unlimited. If it stays technical, could see the Foundation. But now, Brody King and Homicide don't really know too, they're not the most tactical guys, but they can have a solid wrestling match.
Oh, they're brick shithouse type,
Then, Dickinson and Stetson.
Yes.
They're you can say the more technical guys of that group.
Yes.
Then, of course, everybody in the Foundation is tactical. And actually, just having watched the Ring of Honor show not that long ago, and there was a 10-man tag match, was Champions versus All-Stars.
Wow.
And you had Jonathan Gresham on one team, and you had Josh Woods on another team, and just watching those two try to basically put on a tactical masterclass was very cool to watch.
Oh, yeah.
So, you got the hard-hitting bruiser weights, if you want to go that route.
Yeah.
Versus the technical team. You really could go either way, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Now we have an interesting match, to say the least. We got the very flamboyant one versus the very evil one.
Well, some evil in an entertaining and funny way.
Yeah.
Once again, you got Danhausen and against the Peacock, Dalton Castle.
Hell yeah. I'm watching Dalton Castle through the years, and he made an appearance on Impact.
Yes,
I think he only wrestled one match.
yeah.
And then a few months later, he goes to Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
And what a fucking career this guy has had. Ring of Honor champion. I think he was a tag team champion. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. But anyways, then they got Danhausen. Danhausen, very entertaining, very evil. Here's a guy that puts the fun in professional wrestling. You don't always have to be serious all the time.
Yeah.
And this guy is just fucking nuts.
Yeah, to put it plain and simple, it's fucking nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that's really interesting about this is who would benefit the most from a win? I really don't know. They both seem to be needing a win.
Yeah.
Not really that it could go anywhere, it might, but in all actuality, whoever wins could elevate them higher than go on to another match, another rivalry with someone. But it's just unless it was oh yeah, for sure, Dalton Castle wins and he's, right up there in the talks for another shot, or, for Ring of Honor World title or the television title. Okay, sure. Danhausen, well, no. Danhausen's Danhausen, so, yeah.
Oh, I better see some nails getting chewed up. Or teeth, I'm sorry.
Yeah, not nails, teeth. So yeah, again, roll on with the tag team train.
We have, anyways, Shane Taylor Enterprises, just a dominant force, and I think that they can bulldoze through these guys.
Yeah.
I think Delirious is another one of those, and has always been another one of those funny gimmicks. I still don't know where the fuck he's from.
Yeah.
So, short and simple, Shane Taylor Enterprises.
You know, talk about a number of guys in Ring of Honor right now that are Ring of Honor originals, you could say.
Ah,
Delirious, another one that's the Ring of Honor original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a feeling somehow Shane Taylor Promotions is just gonna run over these guys like a bulldozer into a concrete wall and, yeah, get the win.
Right.
So now we got an all-women's tag team match. We've got Roxy and Elise against Chelsea Green and Willow.
Yeah, once again, you know, Chelsea Green making an appearance at Best in the World.
Yeah.
And going over to Impact to take with her husband, and then we knew she was going to go back to Ring of Honor eventually. So yeah, I don't really know too much about the Women of Honor thing.
Right.
So this match honestly can go either way.
Oh, for sure.
So I honestly don't know.
And, you know, when we saw Chelsea Green make an appearance at Best in the World, and then see her team with her husband,
Yeah.
Matt Cardona, the next night or the next weekend, whatever it was, she talked about how the Maryland State Athletic Commission wouldn't let her wrestle because she's got a broken arm and, you know, she just wasn't happy about it, whatever. Like, okay, so she made an appearance at Ring of Honor, but now she's off in Impact, and, you know, doing that whole thing. And then, you know, hearing about this match, and it's like, okay, it seems as if she's not contractually obligated to one specific company.
Yeah.
And I think she left herself open to be able to compete in wherever she wants.
Yeah.
Impact, Ring of Honor, maybe AEW if she felt like it.
Yeah.
Wherever else she wanted to go. And yeah, to pick a winner, don't really. It's a tough call.
Yeah.
I just happened to glance through the last few matches, like, you got the fucking same match twice.
I know, that's my fault. I tried to delete it.
Anyways. So, now we go on to Cheeseburger, although I don't think that's his name now.
No.
Against
LSD.
LSB?
LSD.
SD? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe this is what I was going over in my head about Eli Islam. but it's not Eli Islam. It was LSB, and I can't remember the other guy's name. We're coast to coast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is gonna be a good match, too. I mean, they're both very good wrestlers. Obviously, Cheeseburger really transformed himself over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Never thought I would say that in a sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, this is gonna be awesome. I mean, I honestly don't know. Again, LSB has probably been one of the best so far this year
Yeah.
in Ring of Honor. Honestly, don't know. I will say Cheeseburger because I want to see him go over. I haven't seen him wrestle that much. I saw him a few weeks ago, and again, they didn't call him Cheeseburger, but then I figured it out.
Oh, or I think it's world's famous cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Like you said. Go from cheeseburger to world famous cheeseburger.
Should be on the menu somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, so...
You say cheeseburger? And you are right. We haven't seen him in, it's gotta be 2 years?
You haven't had some matches in Japan for a long time, too.
Right.
So, that's cool.
Yeah. I'll go cheeseburger too, just because.
We have our last match. We've got Flip Gordon versus Bandito.
Yeah, this match is going to be for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Hell yeah.
And, since the transformation of Flip Gordon to the mercenary, he's become a lot more vicious.
Hell yeah.
A lot more, I don't know about vicious, I'm definitely vicious, mean, aggressive, and, his style's changed from what it used to be. He's still, very, very talented. And since becoming a mercenary, he's, did very well with singles.
Yeah.
Is he ready for the world title? No.
Television title, yes.
TV title? Sure.
Current
championship? Sure. World title?
No.
Not yet.
He still needs to... I don't know. They say seasoning. I still don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
He still needs to be around a little bit longer, have a little bit more experience in Ring of Honor, I think, before getting his hands on the world title.
Yeah.
I think Bandito winning it, from Roosh a while ago, he still needs a chance to keep the title for a little bit longer.
Yeah, he's only held the title for not even a month, so, he's gotta have at least a significant run with the title.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter how long it's for, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. But yeah, for sure Bandito retains.
Awesome.
But holy cow, you talk about a tag team packed show, there's what? Okay. So you've got the 6-man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 matches that are tag team matches out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Hell yeah.
So, 14 matches, 10 of them are tag matches, and only 4 are singles.
Yeah.
Yeah. EC3 and Brian Johnson Matt Taven and Vincent, Ray Juarez and Silas Young, and then of course Bandito and Flip Gordon.
Yeah.
But like, holy two, well actually two, Brett Titus and Jonathan Grusso.
Yeah.
So, okay, 5.
It's still gonna be a hell of a show, and for it to happen 2 nights, I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why that is either.
You have it on SummerSlam weekend.
Yep.
Now, obviously, I could still look it up online at the wrestling site, so there's that. So stay tuned, we will talk about Insurrection. And yeah, so for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Where honor lives. Bye.
And emerges, not insurrection.
I don't know what the hell. Anyways, bye.